Now calling the meeting of the Carbon County Board of Commissioners to order. Please rise for a moment of silence, prayer, pledge of allegiance.
Father, we thank you for each mind and heart that fills the presence of this room. Strengthen our confidence in who you have made us to be. Set us free from comparison in order to work together efficiently, for only you truly know what we are setting out to accomplish today. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of preparing accurate written minutes. Recordings are overwritten following approval of the minutes, eliminating all unofficial records of these proceedings. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held November 16th, 2023.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, are there any guests concerning county business?
Good morning, Mark Sverchek, Lehigh County Controller. I want to take this opportunity to introduce to the Board of Commissioners, elected officials attending, employees, the general public, the media, those watching and will watch the proceedings. Controller-elect Kayla Herman of Jim Thorpe. And Kayla's election was also historic, and from what I believe, she'll be the first woman to serve as controller of Carbon County. Thank you.
Any comments?
Thank you for having me here, and I look forward to working with everybody.
Okay. Move on. No further guests, huh? So, no? Okay.
The report of executive sessions held.
There were none.
Department reports. The budget transfers.
Motion.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Supplemental appropriations.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Expenditures, approval of payroll check numbers 75610 through 75627, and direct deposit check numbers 6059058 through 6059480 for payroll paid through the payroll fund checking account for all county funds totaling $650,434.96. This is the payroll dated November 17th, 2023.
Motion ratify.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Approval of check numbers 240089 through 240197 for expenditures for the general fund clearing account totaling $270,234.25.
Move to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Approval of check numbers 240198 through 240292 for expenditures to the general fund clearing account totaling $708,825.84.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The treasurer's reports.
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The personnel report for county departments.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The acknowledgement for courts and row offices.
Motion acknowledged.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed. Copies will be made available to the press upon request. Advertising. CDBG for approval, authorize the advertisement of the public notice of Community Development Block Grant fiscal year 2023 fair housing activity required annually for those receiving federal program funds.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Snow removal. For approval, authorize the advertisement seeking proposal from firms or persons interested in performing snow and ice removal and clearing at 525 Iron Street, Lehigh, Pennsylvania.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Aerial photography for approval and execution. Aerial photography agreement and release between the County of Carbon and Ryan Kabishan of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania for the flash drive digital aerial photographs and any and all other contents on the electronic media shall remain the property of the county at a total cost of $125.
Motion approved and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Boards and authorities, the Airport Authority, a reappointment, a 5-year term to December 31st, 2028. Dwight Eisenhower of Lehighton, Pennsylvania.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Environmental Education Center, reappointments, 5-year term to expire December 31st, 2028. Cliff McFarland of Jim Thorpe, representing education. Barbara Fogel, environmental related field of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
Move to reappoint.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The Hospital Authority, reappointment, 5-year term to expire December 31, 2028. Edith Lukasevich of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
Motion to reappoint.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr.
I'll
Lukasevich?
abstain.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Industrial Development Authority, reappointment, 5-year term to expire December 31, 2028. Mr. Craig Zern of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
Motion to reappoint.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Parks and Recreation Commission, reappointment, 5-year term to December 31, 2028. Robert Sikorsky of Palmerton, Pennsylvania.
Move to reappoint.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Children and Youth, an agreement for approval and execution, the fiscal year 2023-2024 purchase of service agreement submitted for Community Solutions Incorporated of Allentown, Pennsylvania, as per the attached rates.
Motion approved and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Communications 911 Interconnectivity Grant for approval and execution, the statewide interconnectivity grant in the amount of $119,550.57 from the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency for the projects as listed, numbers 1 through 4.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
We'll expect you to read the next one.
Yes.
I don't think so. It ain't gonna happen. Coroner, forensic pathology for approval and execution, an agreement between the County of Carbon and Forensic Pathology Associates doing business as Health Network Laboratories of Allentown, Pennsylvania, to provide services for the coroner's office for the term of January 1, 2024 through December 31, 2024. For the following services and rates as listed.
Motion approved and
Second.
Mr. Honor? Mr. Honor?
execute. Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correctional Facility, an addendum for approval and execution. An addendum to the agreement dated November 1, 2018 with Oasis Management Systems Incorporated of Georgia for the exclusive right to continue to operate all inmate commissary sales and services at the Carbon County Correctional Facility for an additional 1 year commencing January 31st, 2024. All other terms of the contract are unaffected and shall continue in full force and effect at no cost to the county.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The heating system for ratification, an agreement with Trane of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, to replace the burner gas valve and pilot assembly on the rooftop unit MUA gym located at the correctional facility in the amount of $9,476.
Motion ratified.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Also for ratification, another agreement with Trane of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, to replace the heat exchanger on the rooftop unit, MUA gym, located at the correctional facility in the amount of $11,682.
Move to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Information Technology for approval and execution, a service agreement with Johnson Controls Fire Protection of Allentown, Pennsylvania for the Lynx Panic Alarm System software for Carbon County buildings for the term of January 1, 2024 through December 31, 2024, at a total cost of $4,980. This is under PA Contract 4400239962.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Planning and Development for approval and execution. Revision request number 8 for the Community Development Block Grant Program fiscal year 2019 contract number 73823 for Weisport Borough as follows. Move $27,387.34 from Lansford Borough Street Improvements, Brimble Wall, replacement street reconstruction to Weisport Borough fiscal year 2021, water, sewer improvement, Forge and White Streets.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The Public Defender for ratification, an agreement with Westlaw Proflex for a 3-year contract with West Publishing Corporation for electronic access subscription package at a cost of year 1, $1,237.96 per month, year 2, $1,312.24 per month, and year 3, $1,390.97 per month.
Motion. Oh,
Yep.
Second, I'll second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The Solicitor's Report?
Thank you. First, an acknowledgement under litigation on November 17, 2023. The Carbon County Sheriff filed a complaint in mandamus and a motion for peremptory judgment against the Carbon County Board of Commissioners, alleging that his office had not been provided with sufficient space to perform his administrative duties, and seeking injunctive relief to allow his administrative and clerical staff to remain in rooms 108 and 109 for the duration of the project, courthouse renovation project. On November 20th, 2023, visiting senior judge Edward D. Ribman conducted a settlement conference on the sheriff's motion for peremptory judgment, at which the parties consented to the entry of an order directing the sheriff to vacate rooms 108 and 109 at the close of business on December 15th, 2023, and to return his staff to his existing main offices in rooms 118 through 130. A second settlement conference is scheduled to take place at 10 a.m. on January 4, 2024, to address the remainder of the sheriff's allegations.
We need to acknowledge, move to acknowledge.
Yes.
Second, again.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Next, lease agreement for Diligent Fire Company at 340 Center Avenue, seeking a motion for approval and execution of a lease agreement with Diligent Fire Company number 3 for the property located at 340 Center Avenue in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, for rental of office space for Magisterial District Court Office 5631 for a 10-year lease. The term of the lease shall commence on January 1, 2024 through December 31, 2033. Rent shall be $1,850 per month for the first 5 years and can be renegotiated thereafter, but may not increase more than $100 a month for the balance of the agreement. The lessor will provide all necessary renovations and improvements for the use of the building.
Motion approved and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Next is a motion to adopt Resolution 38 of 2023, honoring Jonah N. Honor, member of Boy Scout Troop 209 of Palmerton, Pennsylvania, on attaining the rank of Eagle Scout.
Motion to adopt the resolution.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. And read the resolution into the record. Whereas Jonah Honor of Kunkeltown has succeeded in achieving scouting's highest honor, the rank of Eagle Scout, and whereas Jonah Honor is a member of Boy Scout Troop 209 of Toamensing Township, Pennsylvania, sponsored by the Palmerton Rod and Gun Club, and has been involved in scouting for 11 years. During his scouting career, he has earned 42 merit badges, 1 gold Eagle Palm, 1 silver Eagle Palm, and 2 bronze Eagle Palms, and received the following awards: Cyber Chip, 50 miler northern tier, fireman Chit, National Outdoor Award, snorkeling BSA, Toten Chit, 50 miler Philmont and Triple Crown National High Adventure Award. Jonah's favorite badges earned are shotgun, welding, and climbing. Jonah has served in many leadership positions, including assistant patrol leader, assistant senior patrol leader, troop guide, and quartermaster. And whereas Jonah Honor's Eagle Scout project was the renovation and repair of the Tolmensing Soccer Club's shed and concession stand at Beltsville State Park. As part of the project, Jonah replaced the cracked wooden countertop for serving with an aluminum countertop. Additionally, he remodeled the door, replaced rotting and decayed boards, repainted the exterior, repaired damaged shingles, and installed a new ventilation soffit for general air circulation. The project consisted of 130.5 man-hours. Whereas Jonah Honor has developed the necessary skills and determination to achieve an honor he will value for a lifetime. Jonah is a senior at Palmerton Area High School. And whereas Jonah is an inspiration to young men through his dedication and leadership. And whereas the Board of Commissioners of Carbon County wishes to acknowledge the accomplishment of Jonah Honor. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Carbon County hereby recognizes the achievement of Jonah Honor and hereby commends and congratulates him in attaining the rank of Eagle Scout, adopted by the Carbon County Board of Commissioners this 30th day of November 2023. Next, under tax assessment, seeking a motion to adopt Resolution 39 of 2023, an agreement with Jim Thorpe Area School District and Kidder Township to enter into a joint contract with Integra Realty Resources of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to perform a commercial appraisal and prepare a formal report of the market value of the 3 Split Rock Resort parcels under appeal in the matter of Split Rock Investments versus Carbon County Board of Assessment Appeals at docket number 2372 of 2022. Carbon County will agree to contribute $3,990, representing its 19% pro rata share of the total joint contract cost of $21,000.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Next, used equipment, specifically used law books, seeking a motion to adopt Resolution 40 of 2023, authorizing the disposition of used law books and posting for sale. The list is attached to the resolution.
Motion adopted.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Next, under tax claim, lien searches, seeking a motion for, to accept the quote received from Paramount Abstract Incorporated of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, to perform the required lien searches for the 2023 upset sale overbids for distribution. That's 39 searches at their price of $75 per search, which is an increase of $15 per search. Paramount Abstract was the sole quote received.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Lastly, also under tax claim for title searches, seeking a motion to accept the quote received from Paramount Abstract Incorporated of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, to perform the required title searches for the 2024 judicial sale, consisting of 50 searches at their price of $180 per search, which is an increase of $20 per search. Again, Paramount Abstract was the sole quote received.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Nothing further for the solicitor's report.
Any further business? Hearing none, Commissioners' reports, Mr. Honor?
None at this time.
Mr. Lukasevich?
I have nothing.
Mr. Notstein?
Okay, I'll take up the slack. Well, I just want to touch on a couple real things. First of all, congratulate Mr. Honor and Jonah on his achievement as Eagle Scout. And I just wish we could do this more often. No relation, I assume, so, to Miss Honor, so.
I think we have to keep them in mind for if there's a carpenter position open or
Yeah.
a maintenance position opening there.
Yeah. Another thing I want to mention, we are appealing or are working with the school district, Jim Thorpe School District, as well as Kidder Township on the real estate tax appeal. If we fail to step up to the plate and challenge the outside appraisal of the business, the county alone would lose about $18,000 a year in revenue. I forget what the amount was for the school district and the township as well. So this is only one of the things that we're challenged with. The increase in real estate revenue for 2024 is only $168,000 to begin with. And if we lose this appeal, or if we lose that $18,000 a year, we're down to $150,000 increase in revenue to begin with. Not to mention how many other businesses or facilities will appeal their taxes as well. We went through it with Split Rock before, the Kovach and the hospitals and the nursing homes, and we just seem to be losing ground every time we go through the tax cycles and through the appeals and everything. We gain a little bit, but that could be wiped out before the end of the year, those revenues from the real estate taxes. So that's one of the main things we're challenged with all along, is the lack of revenue to provide the services we're required to provide. The other thing I want to mention, looking at Act 12 of 2015, is the fee bill for the 911 services. It's paying off that the commissioners, emergency services, et cetera, they're starting to hear our voice finally. I'm hearing rumors on it's going to be increased. I'll believe it when I see it. Right now it's on the schedule or on the table for December 11th, or a vote on 1304. Hopefully that comes off the table and there'll be amendments to that. Under the current Act 12, 2015, we get approximately, that's counting the interconnectability, at $1,650,000. In the agenda today, we approved, what, 140, let me go back to that, where did I see it? Lost my place there. Oh, there we go. $119,000 in upgrades to the system maintenances, the post-mitigation, legacy 911 services, and other readiness for our personnel and our equipment. So under the current, the way I understand it, under the current funding formula, which you're working on as well, we could possibly use that interconnectability fee. I mean, it wouldn't go away. Hopefully it would still be divided among the counties or the communication centers. But that's at the $1.65, which we haven't had an increase since 2015. And then if the bill goes through that they currently have on the floor at $1.97, it only goes up to just $140,000 a year or more. And our expenses since 2016 have certainly gone a lot higher than that. The push that we have in the County Commissioners Association just voted again for our priorities for 2024. And again, 911 fee bill is at the top of the list because we stand to lose so much money, or I shouldn't say maybe lose, but the expense of our operations would certainly skyrocket. So if we would get the request at $2.30 per surcharge, it'll be an increase for us from about $450,000. So it's a pretty good amount. So I hope there is movement. There is also a push for an annual cost of living or increase in the fees to help maintain the increases in cost to the counties. And without that, we're going to be in the same predicament in a few years when this new law, if ever passes, we'd back to square one again. And it just seems like a vicious cycle. Every few years we go through this, and I just don't feel that a lot of the people in Harrisburg, they don't see it as they see it as a tax increase, it's a fee increase. They don't want to take the responsibility of increasing things, but we're burdened with the cost in the end. We, at the county level, make up that difference. I want to point out that at times I feel we're grossly understaffed. This morning, at just after 4 o'clock this morning, we had a dwelling fire, and we had 5 fire departments respond to that. We went to a second alarm. First was Coaldale, Summit Hill, Lansford. It was in Lansford, twin home from what I heard in the radio this morning. They called Jim Thorpe, Nesquehoning for additional manpower and equipment. And then 2 hours later, you have 2 more departments out in the call, and you only have 2 dispatchers on at times. And when something happens, should have something else occurred in the county, 2 dispatchers cannot always handle what is going on. Don't forget they're dispatching ambulances and police calls as well. And during an incident such as this, and when you have 2 incidents going at the same time, one dispatcher is totally committed to one incident. Should you have a emergency medical call, or you're doing over the phone or over the radio phone on instructions how to do CPR, etc. That leaves nobody to answer the phone, or do you cease giving instructions on how to provide proper first aid for whatever reason it may be. So I have great concerns about that, and certainly we're going to have to address it in the future as proper manning, or what we think is a safe level of manning for our comm center. That's all I have for today. So, okay, nothing further. Meeting adjourned. Amy, you want to go first today?
Good morning.
Morning.
May I please get a copy of the correspondence from the NEPA Alliance? Thank you. And then, with regards to the MUA gym unit, it's totaling over $21,000 for replacing these parts. How much does it cost for a new unit usually?
I don't know, I think it is pretty much the unit being replaced, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when you get another unit, like when we do it here, it's like the ductwork and everything. I think this is pretty much a unit, and I'm not 100% sure on it, but I think that grant that Paul put in for should cover the money for this, because, we did put in for a grant, I think it was a
600?
Friday. It was, yeah, it was like $600,000.
$600,000 we're applying
And,
for.
yeah, and it was a grant where you could go back 2 years. And some of this stuff that we could, like, we might even be able to get some of the stuff that we did up at the prison when we did the roof. And this was one of the units that was not replaced. So this, hopefully, that 600,000 might even give us more money back on that project up there, not just on this that we approved today, but it could be going back for the units that replaced, it wasn't quite 2 years ago that when we did the roof up there, and that falls into the category, but they did put in for that.
I
So
think it-
hopefully, this would not come to any cost to the county if that goes through.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the original units. As
Yeah.
you know, the prison opened up in December of '94, I think. So that's when they moved into it. So it's at the end of the life expectancy, and we've already placed at least 3 or 4 other units on the prison, so.
And I believe that's all I have, and thank you.
Rachel.
In regards to the sheriff, that issue, so, he wants, I just want to make sure I understand. So he wants to keep his staff in rooms 108 and 109, and is that where construction is happening right now?
Yeah, it's happening there right now. And I think that was it wasn't the issue of him, for my issue of it, not of him moving out because of a safety issue. I mean, if you gotta work in there, you can't be in the space. But my concern is within the future, that we did have space somewhere along the line that was gonna be provided for him. And my feeling was that he should go back into that 2 rooms eventually. I'm not saying it's in 3 months from now, but at least till the end of the project, he should be provided with that space, I think.
And that is the court order till the end of the project.
Yeah.
And the meeting on the 4th of January will, basically what I see happening is what we told him would happen.
We offered.
We offered to him when the project was done, we offered him alternate locations, which he refused. We went to a third, 76, this office, and also school, and he refused, and he moved back in. He will be moving back. He has to be out by close of business on the 15th to the original, so.
So they are still in those rooms right now?
And I think I don't think they
I don't
moved
know if
yet.
they
I don't
moved.
know, I didn't. But he has till the 15th to get out.
Okay. And will they be back in there after the project is over, or they're moving?
Let's put it this way, that's the game plan at this point
Yeah,
in
that's what we
time.
would,
That's the intent.
and that's what my point was of the whole thing.
Okay.
That he would get that even if it's, and I don't even know where it's going through the project, cause there's gotta be a lot of moving parts when they start on the 2nd floor and on the 3rd floor, and people might have to move into that spot. Now, if somewhere along the line they don't have to move people, then maybe he could go in earlier. But I think right now, I think it is at the end of the project that he would move back in there unless some of the other moving parts, cause they're even talking about other areas that they might not have to move as many people, you know, cause it looks like there's a big construction part, but there's really not. Some of the stuff might only be putting a little bit of ductwork through or some painting, cutting doorways, so it's not like a major thing like at 76 where we ripped the whole floor out, you know, so it's gotta be handled. But as now, I would say he would be out of there until the project is done, unless otherwise, if somebody wouldn't need it, then I would say he could move in there. But I don't know what this, you know, we got the public defender to take care of up there, and then we have the judge on the 3rd floor to do something with him in the renovations, or, you know, in the renovations on the 3rd floor. So,
Yeah.
I think at this time, we can't really say when. I think right now, we could say when the renovations is done, then that's an option for him to go.
The other moving part, I might as well announce now, just so people are aware, the Register of Wills, Clerk of the Orphan Courts, will also be moving out on the 15th or prior to, or start to move, excuse me, to the 76 building temporarily. You know, the game plan now is until the end of the project when they can move back into their current location. I know the judge wants to keep it's a court-related office, and the judge wants to keep that office in the courthouse. Would have liked to seen it move out permanent, but there's only so much space in the courthouse. But she will be moving temporarily. They're starting to clear the space now to make that move, so I want to get it announced out there that they will be moving, I'd say effective on the 17th is Monday, I guess, so effective the 17th of December, they will be in their new location.
And they'll be on the 2nd floor, 76.
Second floor, 76, correct.
Bob, did you have something you wanted to add in regards
Well,
to the?
I think Commissioner Honor already addressed that, but that's part of the reason why there is a second conference that's scheduled for January 4th of 2024, is to hopefully resolve those issues, and again, to discuss the alternate locations that the commissioners had previously offered to the sheriff, but were rejected prior to the actual hearing, well, the prior proceeding that we had before Judge Reedman.
And then, so they're returning to his existing office, I guess, right now, 118
Yeah.
through 130, so they're all in there?
Yes.
Okay, and then, in regards to the January 4th meeting, it's saying, to address the remainder of his allegations. Do you guys know what those are?
Well, it was really about
Yeah,
a
it was-
permanent space. It was about permanent space, where ultimately we will provide additional space, which was our intent.
And you guys have already, you said you already offered that and he just turned that down?
No, there were different options that
Yeah.
were made
Different
available.
Okay.
So we have to hash out maybe the last option. How's that?
Okay. So is he just not, I'm not, I guess you guys can't really speak for him, but is he just not happy with the fact that they're not all in one area?
I think he justifiably has a need for more space.
Yeah.
And he grew frustrated with, some of the challenges associated with government, right? Sometimes things run slow, sometimes there are other priorities that pop up that we have to deal with. And, I think he just reached his frustration point, and understandably so. He vented, but then he decided to take legal action, which we didn't think was necessary, since we gave him temporary options until, construction was done.
The process started years ago, really. We looked at other facilities, either they wanted too much money, didn't work out. We looked at the bank 2 times to put a ramp in or a walkway between the 2 buildings. Another facility was offered in short distance, I'll say, I don't wanna give out the name in that, but they wanted to rent the facility and have us pay the renovations for this facility, which we really can't do. And I think the amount at that time, we can't put money into somebody else's building. And the cost of the per square footage, I believe, was well over the amount that we were legally allowed to pay. We had to go out and do an appraisal of what the square footage rent is at the time. It may have been like $14, and I don't recall if it was $18 per square foot, for that cost. So we can't pay 18 and then put in that amount of money on top. We looked at other buildings that fell through. The Hooven building over here in the park and the ice cream shop, we made a motion at one meeting to proceed with purchasing them. And the next day, it was sold to someone else. So we finally made some moves. We renovated the 44 building, moved those offices. We renovated, they bought the building in Lehighton, moved children and youth, which even helped with the parking because there's so many employees there. So now that created space that we could use for other offices. We moving people out of the courthouse into 76 and 44. Public defender got moved, adult probation got moved, juvenile probation was moved. I mean, it's been a long process of moving people out to make room in the courthouse. So it's not like we have not done anything to alleviate. It takes time to renovate, to bid projects and do, come up with specs and everything and to do the project. So it's been a long process, and I can understand, yeah, you get frustrated, but we're equally frustrated with the lack of space and where to go.
Yeah, and the one project Wayne didn't mention that, of course, I would argue ill-conceived, but nonetheless, it was an honest effort of the Board of Commissioners to attempt to address this, was the Susquehanna Street project. That was another honest attempt, but again, it ran up to challenges that weren't,
Yeah, I
And we're gonna
remember
run
that
into a lot
project,
in
so
the
with
future.
the,
Because we have issues with aging, and then there's plans in aging to do something with that, but that's probably gonna be 3-4 down, years down the road too, so it's not like you can solve something next week. And you're working with different boroughs and trying to work it out, and the boroughs are moving here, and we're trying to get space there, and it's an ongoing thing with space no matter where it is, and we cannot afford a $70 million courthouse. Carbon County couldn't. And that's the trouble with it. Somebody could find 70 million for us, we'll find a place and we'll build a new courthouse and change the location to another place, right, Bob?
right, I'm not gonna be willing to do it. You won't know what that would, and the problem there is, where do you find enough space with the proper parking as well? That's the other thing, and we did talk about that. Where in Jim Thorpe, are there areas that you can build with sufficient parking? Very few spots where you have that opportunity because of the train ownership and different things, so infrastructure, whatever.
Was the 118 through 130, is that where you guys had originally planned for them to go for during construction? Or was this
No, that's their
That's
current.
his existing.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
their
that's
existing
where he's at
office.
now.
They're moving back,
Yeah.
those two, they occupied, those two, but they're moving in, that's the existing place where they're at now. That 108 and 109 was just additional.
okay, so they're just moving all in there?
They're moving back to
Yeah,
where they
yeah,
were,
they
Back to where they were.
Yeah.
back to exactly where they were.
Okay, and are you guys thinking on January 4th, anything new will happen, or is this just to firm the plans on it?
I don't see any changes from that at this
I-
point in time.
I think the offers are viable and they will remain.
And I think that the construction is gonna dictate what happens. You know what I mean? If the space
so-
is needed, then it's not available, you know? Now, if they say, okay, we don't need the space for the second and third floor renovation, then it's a different story, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We're just gonna have to move people somewhere. You know, you can't be cutting doorways through while somebody's on the phone, you know, like the district attorney. You can't be on the phone and chopping holes in the wall.
That's the other option
You know.
or obstacle we face is coordinating the noise and dirt and dust with courts. You know, and how they continue, we have to continue to operate all the offices, no matter if it's in the courthouse or not. We still have to provide space for the courts. They still, life goes on, just during like COVID, we still had to provide the services. So. Okay, Rachel, good. Any other questions? That's enough for one day.
Hopefully, everything will be according to plan to be done in 18 months, right?
Yeah, hope.